Alright, so the Tornadus Incarnate raid is returning, starting tomorrow when I'm recording this, July 23rd at 10 a.m., going until August 3rd at 10 a.m. So we have about a week and a half to get a Tornadus Incarnate, either a Shiny or a 100% IV, whatever you're going for, maybe that Shundo. If you're watching this video, you're new to Pokemon Go, I know I have a lot of people in my community who are new to Pokemon and don't really know what to use against these raids, so this isn't going to be like Axe, CP, strats, and all that. I'm going to go over like what's best, like the Megas and Shadows, but I'm also just going to explain what's going to be strong against it. If you're just starting out, you might not have that many options. But getting into this, Tornadus Incarnate is a pure flying type. So what does this mean? This means it's going to be weak to Rock, Electric, and Ice type Pokemon. Fast moves could be Bite or Air Slash, so we have a Dark fast move or a flying type fast move. Its charge moves can be Grass Knot, which is going to be grass type, obviously. Dark Pulse, which is going to be a dark type move, as well as Hyper Beam, which is a normal type move, and Hurricane, which is a flying type move. So, you know, really going for counters for this, if we're going to start off with like the meta, the best of the best to use, we have the Diancie or a Mega Diancie with Rock Throw and Rock Slide. We have also Raikou or Shadow Raikou with Thunder Shock or Wild Charge. You could even use Rhyperior, which knows Smackdown or Rock Wrecker. Mega Manectric is always going to be good with Thunder Fang and Wild Charge. And we just had Xurkitree as the, in the Beast raids not that long ago for Pokemon Go Fest. That can have Spark and Discharge, which is going to be good against this raid as well. Maybe you have a Zapdos or a Shadow Zapdos that knows Thunder Shock and Thunderbolt. That is going to be good as well. Aggron is also going to be a sleeper pick for this, since it learns rock moves and is resistant to every move but the dark type moves on this Pokemon. And it has a high defense stat. And what's nice about this is Aggron is also going to be featured as the Mega Pokemon. So maybe, get your Mega Aggron, which we'll have a video on what to use against that as well, coming here soon on the channel. So maybe get that. You could even use it against Tornadus. But let's say you're sitting here and you're like, well, I don't have any Pokemon to Mega Evolve. I don't have any Shadow Pokemon to use against this. So what should I use? So let's say you're just starting out. You're maybe like level 20, 25. You don't have too many options to choose from. So since we know Tornadus is a pure flying type, and since it's weak to Ice, Ground, and Electric. So I'm going through my Pokemon list just right here, right now. There's also Ampharos that we can use. There's Luxray, which is Electric we can use. There are also some other good options like Rampardos with Smackdown and Rock Slide. Terrakion would Smackdown and Rock Slide as well. Magnezone can even have Spark and Wild Charge, which is a good option, as well as Electivire, which can have Thunder Shock and Wild Charge. Maybe if you have other rock types, because Rock's going to be good. So if you have like a Tyranitar, you just got to be careful as well using a rock type Pokemon, since this can know the move Grass Knot for the charge move. So that can be a little dangerous when using a rock type Pokemon. That's why I tend to just go for the electric type Pokemon, because just in case it has that move, I mean, that could be a make or break between your Pokemon dying and wasting time joining back into the battle, especially if you don't have that many people to do it with. So, I mean, every Pokemon does count. There's other really good ice options like Mamoswine, Glaceon, which is pretty easy to get, especially if you're just starting out. There's also Articuno, which can know Frost Breath, and Ice Beam, which are both ice type moves. And that was just the legendary raid, so it kind of works out. You got a couple of those, you can use that against the Tornadus. But basically what I'm trying to get at is any Pokemon that you have that has ice type moves, rock type moves, and electric moves is going to be the play for this. It's not too complicated, this raid. I don't want to overcomplicate it. I think this raid will be harder than some people are making it out to be. They're making it out to be like the easiest raid ever. You definitely want to have some high CP Pokemon ready and some good IV Pokemon ready. It's not the end of the world if you don't have like the perfect set of Pokemon for it. If you don't, I do raid help in our Discord server. So if you want raid help in Pokemon Go, join the Discord, go in our Pokemon section, and we'll run some raids together. Basically, that's what is going to be good against the Tornadus Incarnate. Once again, you got the meta Pokemon. Everyone kind of knows that like Megas and Shadows are going to be really good against this. But if you're just starting out, you don't have that. Not the end of the world. Team of Jolteons, if you have enough people, would do the trick. It's not the end of the world, like I said. That's it for the video, though. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.